yo. It's your boy Lou, keep it a buck.
Just keep it a buck.
Turn that
TV off. That should be catching the corner of my eye, not catching myself looking at it.
Stop looking at it then, nigga. Control yourself.
I know you ain't talking. I know you ain't fucking just tell me that.
All right. Yo. It's your boy Lou, keep it a buck.
Just keep it a buck.
Listening to another episode of MADE. We got your coolest co-host in the building, your boy Cool Dave.
Yo.
And your boy Scar.
You're
We jumping right into it. Are the Eagles going to the bowl or no way?
Oh no, we're in the bowl.
Of course you would say that, and that's how you would say it.
We're in the bowl.
It's like it was obvious, like it was gonna happen, like we knew this already.
How did you guys feel about that game?
Game was crazy. Bullshit.
Did you feel like it was one-sided?
I think it was a sad game. I would have liked to see more action. And there was a lot more points scored than what we talked about last
It was a
week.
blowout.
yeah,
It was a blowout.
But a lot of more points scored on one side.
yeah. Because I remember I said
That's what, I get what you're saying. You wanted more action, meaning
yeah,
you
it
wanted
would be within
entertaining.
one score. But I mean,
Don't get it fucked up. Christian McCaffrey performed.
Well, he got that.
Definitely performed.
He got that touchdown. He broke a couple of good tackles
Mm-hmm.
and ran it right in the end zone. So that was
he
cool.
was doing his thing.
That was cool, but it wasn't enough.
Is he a QB or is he
It
not a
wasn't
QB?
enough.
Remember, I gave this slight edge to the Eagles already
Yeah.
due to the quarterback situation
Yeah.
alone. You know, they say,
Did y'all see him? Did y'all see them try to put him as QB for a play?
Who?
Christian McCaffrey?
yeah, I seen
I
that.
did see that. I
He
did see
threw it
that.
like
Weak
way
ass
back.
throw.
No,
I didn't even know. I didn't even know Josh Johnson got hurt. I thought they benched him, and because I thought, oh, I guess Brody's healthy coming back in. And when he had to play, they did nothing but run plays. I was like, oh, something's up.
They put
Yeah.
him in for a play. He threw he threw the ball like wide left with nobody over there.
Yeah, I seen. Then they tried like a little trick play. They was just trying shit.
Yeah,
At
you
that
have
point-
to. You have to. It's a championship game. We're trying
Yeah.
to make it to the bowl.
And got a little chippy. Got a little chippy in there. Got a
Yeah.
little chippy.
Overall, the Eagles dominated.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can see. What I liked about Jalen Hurts is when the passing game, because they got a good defense. We cannot describe. I mean, they were playing good D in the beginning. In the first half,
Yeah,
let's remember it was 7-7. I think we had a punt. They were on the verge of scoring until what happened. So if Brody was healthy, who knows? But I'm glad whatever happened. I'm just glad we got the W. But to what I was saying earlier, Jalen Hurts, they try to shut down the passing lanes, which they did. He took it upon himself. Got the running game. He said, "Okay, you want to shut down that?"
He did what he do.
He did what he do. Kept getting first downs where we needed to.
Yeah.
Just poised, man. Very poised.
Yeah, he did what he do, and like I said, and I said it last episode, if the Eagles come out and play the way they played against the Giants,
Yeah.
as far as the energy that the team had, the momentum, that it's like they kept it, nothing stopped.
Now,
Yeah.
do you think if the Niners would have stayed as healthy as they could have been, do you think it would have been a different game?
I think it would have been closer, but I already still was giving the edge to the Eagles
Yeah, me too.
due to the quarterback situation.
Definitely would have got that action you was talking about.
I-
You would have
yeah,
got that action.
it
It
was a
wouldn't have been so
boring game,
one-sided.
yeah.
I agree with that. I think if Brody was healthy for all four quarters, it wouldn't. I don't think the record would have been that.
They still had some action. There was some key plays. I mean, some.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
but
final
you gotta think, right? Not only was you already playing with a third string, now your third string is hurt. It's almost like
score. Yeah.
all the cards fell for them at the wrong time.
Yeah. it
Like
did.
you could rely on your defense for only so much. You got to put points on the board. McCaffrey can only do so much.
Yeah.
And once I seen they had a little side shot. He was telling the coach like, "Yo, I can't throw. Like it's over with." And people was thinking, "Yo, maybe he's just nervous or he's scared, don't want to come back into the game or whatever the case is." And then we just found out, day after the game, he tore his UCL and he's gonna be out for like 6 months.
6 months. Yeah.
Now, do the Eagles keep it together against Kansas City?
We can't sleep on him. I mean, Patrick Mahomes is the MVP quarterback, Super Bowl winning quarterback. He's been in the big game. professionally now. What I want to say, maybe like what this is third time.
I don't know, but he gonna
I
do
think it's
his
his third
thing.
time, if I'm not mistaken.
And I think he wants it. He really wants it. So it's gonna be
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's gonna be a good one because now, and this is the first time 2 African American quarterbacks are battling
In the Super
for
Bowl.
the Super Bowl. So I thought that was
Yep.
pretty cool too. That was dope.
I didn't know that. I didn't know
yeah.
that until they.
Yeah.
I would never guess that.
But you know, they usually don't give us stats until it happens for the first time, or
Or they usually don't.
some
give us
shit they
stats
pull
like
out from the
that.
history book from.
Yeah.
And Andy Reid was been in Philly for what 15, I want to say 14, 15 years as a head coach. So now he'd be going up against his old team. That I think is cool. If I'm a head coach and I've been somewhere where people love me, you did
Right.
good, been there for a while. It wasn't always like, oh, you stunked it up and then left.
Well, we know how Philly is though. They're gonna be like, yo, fuck.
Oh yeah,
Andy
it's the
Reid.
big, it's the big game. Fuck him for 4 quarters, and after that, hey,
They might say
we
fuck
went.
him. If
Yeah.
they lose, they might say fuck them anyway.
Now,
Well, hell yeah.
another
Hell
thing
yeah.
we got to take into account about this game, which I want to give the edge to Philly, but I need to see how Patrick Mahomes is going to heal from this high ankle sprain. Because during press conference of the last game,
It looked like he was doing bachata out there, man.
he came out looking strong,
Yeah.
and you could tell it re-aggravated,
Mm-hmm.
and he was out there hobbling around again.
Nah, I think that's his motivation, though. I think he wants to show everybody that he can do it.
I think the 2 weeks are going to be more than
motivation,
enough for
but
him to be
There's also
fine.
limitation with an injury.
Well, that's what I was saying.
I think 2 weeks are going to be more than enough because we got 2 weeks into the Super Bowl.
You got to remember, a high ankle sprain sometimes could take up to 2 months to heal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's what I was saying in the game where he got hurt. And I was telling everybody, like, yo, somebody should have made the call and took him out that game. But he was hobbling around on the
They
field.
take him out that game, they don't win.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was hobbling around the field and they let him be then. So
Also, I think he didn't want to go out.
no, he didn't. He marched his way back in
Andy
there.
Reid letting his veterans, okay, you know what? You're not a rookie anymore. All right, you want to be out there? I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. You're healthy.
Not only that, he got to rely on his ace.
Yeah, and
That's
you're
his ace in the hole.
And you're in the playoffs, right?
Yeah. If
In the
they don't
playoffs.
put Mahomes back into that game, they don't win that game.
I agree,
Mhm.
especially versus what Mean Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? So, and not only that, the way he played that last drive for them to put him in field goal position
Against
against
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati,
Yeah,
bro, I think that run is going to affect his leg. Like,
especially versus that
I know why
defense.
he
That
did-
Eagles defense is no joke.
I know why he did it, but I feel like that would have re-aggravated whatever injury I have, knowing that I have a high ankle sprain. He ran to that sideline hard. So again, it's going to be, how does he heal in 2 weeks? You know what I'm saying? In order to play in the big game.
And that's a good point, Lou. Hold on, let me just say this. This is a good point, and I'm glad you brought that up. He needs to be mobile versus the Philadelphia Eagles defense.
Mhm.
Because the Philadelphia Eagles defense, we have 4 players, I think the most in franchise, and I think it's an NFL record to have 4 defensive linemen that have 10 plus sacks.
See, so that's
on one team.
that's going to be a problem, bro.
That is vicious.
So knowing what one of your strengths are as a mobile QB, to have that be limited and have constant pressure.
I think
From
he's
the
going to get
defensive
I
line?
think he's going to get the right treatment because it's the NFL. So I'm expecting him to be at least 90%. And I know I'm hoping. I'm not going to lie. I'm hoping he's at 50. I mean,
See, and
I want to ring.
And I understand that, but again, you got to remember, you rely on that attribute for a major part of your game.
Yeah.
So if you get in the pressure from defensive line, 4 people at that's coming for you, monsters.
Yeah.
How do you withstand
Hell,
that
I
for
even
4
say-
quarters?
Yeah, I take that back. Even with a healthy Patrick Mahomes, it still would be kind of nerve wracking. But now you're limited. You know,
They're gonna attack
can't
that
do that.
weakness.
Yeah.
They're gonna
Oh,
attack that weakness.
Yeah.
And to sustain that for 4 quarters, I think that's gonna be rough with a lingering injury.
Yeah.
I don't think his superpower is so much his running game. I think his superpower is the ability to throw that ball any which way for him, whether he's facing the opposite side of the field.
Yeah, but he's
backwards,
usually getting out
sideways.
the pocket.
Right, but I think it's not going to affect the way he can throw that ball some miracle in the
Pass rush is
outfield.
definitely going to affect the way he
That's what I'm
has
saying.
to move around.
That D line is, if it's not the Niners is ranked number 1. Right behind them in total defense is Philly. You know what I mean? So they're going to be going up against, a potent. Yeah, the Eagles D are going up against a potent offense, but they're also going to begin like Scott said, he's not 100%, and where he's not 100% as his legs. I get what you're saying. He's accurate as hell. He can throw anywhere. He can throw on his knees.
Right.
God forbid one sack could take him out the game.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, one sack, that could be the doer. Where they say, yo, we got to put you out, man.
And that's why I was wondering why they kept him in the week he got hurt. I was wondering one sack could have ended their run.
Well, they're probably taking
ace
playoff
in the
mode.
hole.
Yeah.
And if they don't leave him in that game or let him make his own decision whether he wanted to play or not, they don't win that game.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
See,
They would have took him out when it was the backup against Joe Burrow. Yeah.
It's going to be a good game. Good game. Now, what's more dangerous than Patrick Mahomes? Is Philly going to be dangerous whether they win or lose? The actual city of Philly.
Philly, if they win,
is it going to be the most dangerous city in America?
Well, you remember 2017?
They lose.
They're going to turn up.
It was wild.
I feel like it's going to be worse if they lose.
Oh, you said if they lose? Oh, I mean,
win or lose, it's going to be bad. But
I mean, honestly, I don't even want to talk about that. I don't even want to know. I just want to say until 4 quarters go by, I'm going to bask into the moment. They got here. My team got there. They did what Jalen Hurts did. Did what I expected him to do. I was Team Hurts from the jump because I liked his demeanor, the way he carried himself. So I'm just happy that we're there now. They counted Jalen Hurts out. He did what he did in Alabama. His whole tremendous career in college, from him leaving Nick Saban and going to Oklahoma and becoming a 2nd-round pick, and now he's in a big game. And FYI too, Carson Wentz has now had 2 backup quarterbacks under him that has went to the Super Bowl. Wow,
that's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Good stat that hasn't been shared yet.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen it.
I didn't see it either.
Well, you heard it here first on MadePodcast. What was it?
That would be Carson Wentz. He's got 2 backup quarterbacks that have played in the Super Bowl. That's going to play in the Super Bowl. One we already know, Nick Foles and Saint Nick, and the second is Jalen Hurts.
They pointed it out for the first time on MadePodcast. Holla back, son. Are we going to the parade? We should go to the parade as press.
I would like to go there and have a fun time. I'm actually going to get it. If I do, I am going to go, and I'm going to probably stay at a hotel to be able to make it back.
Gonna have a good time, huh?
Oh, man. Yo, what? Super Bowl? Yes.
Like I said, I'm giving the edge to the Eagles a little bit due to the injury, but I think it's going to be a good game.
For the parade, right? We're talking about for the parade, if there is one. But let's not jump the gun because I don't want to. We take it one game at a time. We got, like my man Jalen Hurts said, at the end of the game, one more.
Yep.
Listen, if I was a betting man, I'm going to say there's going to be a parade. The Eagles are going to win. I mean, had a good year, had a good run. The momentum is high. You're going to continue it all the way in through the Super Bowl. And it might not even be as good as a game as we think. The Eagles might just completely dominate.
I don't know. I doubt that.
I mean, hopefully it's a good game.
Philly goes in there expecting
we gotta
that.
put some respect on Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, like I said, I respect him and all, but like you said, one good sack could end the whole game. I think if he gets hit early, if the defense goes in there and does their job and puts Pat out early in the game, I think that game's over.
Like I said, I think they got a decent offensive line. I still think our
They got
line
weapons.
is better.
Who's their backup?
Weapons.
Who's their backup?
I don't know. But I think it's going to be Patrick Mahomes is going to do everything he can to stay on that field. I think he's going to, like you said, pass accurate. He will be deadly. He will be passing it to Travis Kelce. He will be passing it to his weapons. We just got to, I think it's going to be a back and forth showdown.
I hope what doesn't happen, because obviously for the big game, you got your adrenaline going, you got your pride at the same time. I hope he doesn't put too much on the line to hurt himself later in the future. Because again, you're going against an aggressive pass rush. A lot of your game is being able to maneuver in and out of the pocket. If that gets eliminated, or if, like I said, one good sack, wrap up his leg the wrong way, whatever, he gonna be out of there.
So you hope he doesn't push it and ruin his career.
I think he's gonna do it anyway because he's a competitor and it's the big moment.
Right, but they also said Cam Newton was a pussy for not putting his career at risk, which he didn't. I mean, future Cam Newton really wasn't shit anyways. But at the time, with him not diving on the ball last minute and not taking the chance of getting hit the way he was getting hit all game, they called him a pussy for not going as hard as he should have.
Was that in what was
that? Was in the Super Bowl against Denver. So
I was say what? Oh wow.
Say the same thing about Patrick Mahomes.
It's hard to say, man.
You know what I mean, like that's what I'm saying. Like I think if Cam would have went for that ball and they would have fucked him up his whole career, they would have called him a superhero, but his career would have been over. Now, do we say the same thing if Patrick Mahomes does the same thing?
At the end of the day, you got to be conscious of your own health. Fuck what the narrative is going to be.
That's how I felt.
He already proved back-to-back games by playing on an injury that, you know, he got the heart to go out there and do what he needed to do. But at the end of the day, your body's going to have a limit, especially if you're already hurting. You know what I mean? If it was something that wasn't as effective or was going to affect his game as much, maybe. But it's something that we already seen. It's already exposed now to the defense to look out for it. They're going to attack that no matter what. I wouldn't be surprised they come out the gate blitzing.
Has he been participating in practice? Full-time practice?
I haven't heard. I don't think they get a few days off before they start.
Yeah, I think they're not even. And we all know it's in Arizona. But I don't think we'll see them both teams fly until probably after this week. Probably next Monday. You'll see that media week becoming that frenzy, right. You know.
And I would imagine if they was doing soft drills or whatever, I would imagine they got him just chilling.
Yeah.
Reviewing defense schemes and, you know, shit like that.
Kind of want to see him in practice to see how he's holding up.
I haven't seen, supposedly, well, when I seen him going up against Cincinnati, yeah, it was Cincinnati. Did he hurt? He didn't hurt it in Cincinnati. Did he? He hurt it the game before that.
Yeah, he didn't hurt. He didn't originally get the injury in Cincinnati.
Yeah, but yeah, he looked. That's why I was saying earlier that bachata move. Because you remember how he was kind of like power walking, and it looked like doing like he's dancing, you know, salsa or whatever. And I could tell he was, you know, boom in Cincinnati. So I seen that in practice, but I didn't see any new video. You know, now heading into the Super Bowl.
So after that running play in Cincinnati for that last drive, in Kansas City, but the Cincinnati game, that drive where he ran the ball to get them the rest of the way. I think he ran for the first down.
Mm-hmm.
That's when, you know, that late hit happened.
Yeah,
and you know, it went from there.
Did you feel like
he was hobbling? After that,
with that late hit, did you feel like that was frustration when the dude hit him?
Yo, to be honest, in that moment, with all that adrenaline going, your momentum, you know, I couldn't fully tell like if it was on purpose because the dude ended up hurting his damn self too. But bro, you got to have more poise in that situation. Better situational awareness.
Unless it was on purpose.
You can't make that late hit. You got to force the kicker to be a good kicker in that situation.
I was looking on my phone. It was Jacksonville that they did the head, right? That he injured his ankle.
Was it on?
Was it against Jacksonville? Was it against Cincinnati? Was it?
No, it was against Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Speaking of Sean Payton, is Denver going to be elite next year?
Yeah, that's right. Sean Payton. They got Sean Payton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Do you like that?
No, I mean I wish we would have got him, but
yeah. I didn't think he was in the run because I know we talked about it before.
The biggest complaint that I saw, I think it's a good move for Denver. The biggest complaint I saw from some Denver fans is they gave up a first round pick.
What? That's right.
How did that deal
they're
go?
finalizing a deal with the New Orleans Saints. Yeah, you get a first round pick. Son of a gun. What, this year's draft?
I got to double check. I'm not 100% sure, but they gave up a first round pick.
I'm confused at how that worked out. How did that first round pick have anything to do with the hiring?
He was still under the Saints.
So he was still under contract with the Saints? Yeah, I didn't know how that ordeal went. I seen when they labeled it, it was like Sean Payton trade. And I was like,
yeah.
So I was confused
coaches can get traded.
So when was the last season he played for the Saints? Or not, he coached the Saints.
I want to say the year
Drew Brees is last 1 year after Drew Brees left.
And he was
Not this season, but last season.
Yeah.
and he was still under contract. So was he still getting paid?
I don't know how that works. I don't know exactly what his
I don't know if
contract
it was
was.
guaranteed or what. Yeah.
I didn't know the whole trading thing went in cahoots with coaching.
Yeah, I thought he was looking around. I didn't know. Yeah, until I seen that come up. Yeah, that was
first for me.
strange. Yeah, I was like, oh wow, I guess he was still under contract with New Orleans.
Right.
So if you guys get a first round pick, that's big.
So they gave a first round pick in order to get a coach.
But does Denver even
First
have
to me.
any first round picks left? Because remember, they got Russell Wilson by trading away a lot of assets.
That's why some people. So it was mixed reviews from what I seen. Some people was like, "Yo, I don't think we should have gave up a first round pick."
Okay.
But you have a coach now that knows how to coach an elite QB.
Yes.
So I'm going to be interested to see how that combination works with Sean Payton being behind Russell Wilson, coaching them into the right situation.
Yeah, they might be dangerous actually.
See how it plays out. Yeah.
This time, yeah, good play calling. I mean, I like because I feel like that's what they lacked last year or this season. You could tell bullshit ass calls and why kick it on fourth and short?
Shit,
yeah, like what the hell? So yeah,
and Sean Payton, from the coaching standpoint, he's known to be kind of that risk taker.
Yeah.
He might go for it on fourth down. They might not always go for the punt. They might, and now you got a mobile quarterback that can kind of get that done for you. You see what he did with Taysom Hill.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a good combination. He had them playing, different
Good boy.
formations.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be big.
Is Russell Wilson still that elite running quarterback that he used to be in Seattle?
I don't want to judge him based off of this season because he had his coaching situation.
Yeah.
Right. And he was hurt. Right. So now we're going to be able to see him, at 100% with an elite quarterback. So after next season, there's no more excuses. So we'll see.
All or nothing.
I think this is what we should see, the real Russell Wilson come back next year. But if Scar said, if it doesn't pan out, I think I'm done.
He's on the decline.
Yeah, he's on the decline. And Denver is now on the hook for all that money.
It's good to see. I mean? It's good. It would be good to see Tito happy next year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know he was happy when they got the trade.
Yeah, and then he kind of gave up when he realized it wasn't all that. You know what I mean?
Wow.
It'll be good to see him happy. But can't let this go by. Tom Brady, the GOAT. I hate to say it, but the GOAT is now. I don't hate to say that he's retiring. I'm glad that he's retiring.
Yeah, he's NFC South. Fuck him. Get him out of there.
Exactly. Get him out and give us all a chance to do something next year. Jesus.
I was all me three. I'm not bothered by him retiring.
Yeah, get the hell out of here. But shout out to him, man. Put in a long time. He's definitely one of the game's best players. You know what I mean?
22 seasons, right?
22 seasons. Yeah.
When he got drafted, we were all in school.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. I was surprised to see the announcement. And for the people that don't know what we're talking about, Tom Brady went on his Instagram, I believe it was. He made a post, kept it short, kept it sweet, and he announced his retirement. He put in a lot of work, man. He put in a lot of work. But we all had eyes this season, and we saw that he wasn't the same Tom Brady that he's used to being. We seen him with his struggles.
Barely got in the playoffs.
We've seen them at their peak, so we know what to compare.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't there for him this season. On top of that, all the personal life shit he had going on.
Yeah.
It's a lot to take in at that point in time in your career. So I'm not surprised by the announcement. Will he keep his word this time and really be retired? I think he is gonna hang it up for good this time. But shout out to him, man. He's had an amazing career. Multiple Super Bowl champion.
Yeah.
He is considered one of the greatest to ever play the game.
At the position, yeah, definitely.
He has nothing else to prove to anybody on the football field. So
yeah, he'd be a first ballot Hall of Famer. No question.
Sure.
Yeah, I kind of like how he did it too. He said you only get one emotional speech when you retire. Said I already
wasted that last year.
Yeah. So it was short. It was out of nowhere, short and sweet. I mean,
yeah.
He didn't waste time. He didn't let it linger. He didn't wait till after the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Like he made his decision.
Yeah, because last year he did it like during the Super Bowl. Not there, yeah, but I mean like it was around what, the day before the game or the day of the game.
I don't even
And
remember.
everybody said he kind of made the Super Bowl about him, so it was a big ordeal. But I'm pretty sure he announced retirement either the day of the game or the day before the game.
I feel like he'll come out for one more season. He'll play with Belichick.
So you think
That's what I thought was going to happen. I thought he was
Him
going to
test out free
sign to
agency,
retire
yeah,
as
yeah.
a Patriot.
He didn't?
I mean, I don't know.
He's gonna go down. He should be retired as a Patriot, in my opinion. I think he will.
But I was thinking like more like go out, in the Patriot uniform,
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
in that
you're right. No, you're
situation.
right. Yeah, me too. Like a whole, like, the classic, what Peyton Manning did, all these great, yeah, of course. Yeah. He did it on the beach. You could tell he's still in Tampa Bay, I think. You know what I mean?
Somewhere out there.
Yeah.
Somewhere where it's
Chilling.
warm.
Yeah, it was nice and warm, toasty. And as you should, chill and kick his feet up.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to test free agency. Not sneak sign, but eventually sign with New England. Bring a chip.
Not only that too, obviously we saw the rumors of Miami, right?
Yes.
He was exploring different options. Then Miami came out publicly and said, yo, even if he tests free agency and he has an interest in Miami, we're good on that.
Mm-hmm. They got Tua.
And yeah, they have a.
Now, why would he have an interest in Miami though?
Well, they got Tyreek Hill.
He's looking for schools in Miami. He was trying to move his personal life towards that direction, which he might still be doing. And now that he's free from his contract, he's able to go wherever he wants.
Well, it's only a couple hours away from Tampa, so he don't have to. The commute ain't that bad.
So it sounds like y'all think it's bullshit. Y'all think it's bullshit? Y'all think the retirement's bullshit?
I mean, no.
I
That
don't
was just
think
his
it's
theory.
bullshit.
Yeah, I
This
think
was
now he's really,
before
yeah. This was
The
before I seen
retirement
him.
information
Yeah.
came out.
So we're kind of settled on that's it. No more time.
Yeah, I think he's done now.
done.
I think he's done. I think he's done.
That's good. Good for him. Get the fuck out of NFC South and let us do our thing next year.
Yeah, NFC South is now for sure
Up for grabs.
worst division in the fucking league.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
100%.
don't even know how they got it. Remember, you seen that when I kept seeing their record like in the hunt. I'm like, yo, the whole division is in the hunt.
And we almost got in. Jesus.
Yeah,
If it wasn't
crazy.
for Tom Brady, we would have got in.
That division was literally, if you wanted to watch excitement football, that was it.
Hell no.
Towards the end, because you got guys trying to battle in for a wild card spot.
Yeah,
Yo, that shit was
Really playing hard though. They were really playing hard.
But you almost knew that anybody that got in was.
Yeah, we now take the cake
Tom Brady,
for sure.
yeah. Tom Brady was like,
First
we're gonna,
division
yeah,
in the
well,
league.
yeah. What do you think Tampa Bay is gonna do at quarterback now? Do you think they're gonna snag somebody up in free agency, or address it in the draft?
Bro, I don't know.
Yeah, because there's not really nobody up there that's even like
Who's their backup?
potentially for grabs. I don't know.
Well, I think you got the. Well, at their spot, no, but you if they didn't make playoffs or if they had a worse record, they could have got Trey Lance. I mean, Trey Lance. No, Trey Lance plays for the Niners, right? Bryce Young, the he declared for the draft. He's supposed to be a top 5, or they got him projected as being the number 1 overall pick.
Mm-hmm.
They're out of that hunt because
Is there anybody in the league though that's looking for a trade? Any QBs? That
I mean, I can see them looking at Gardner Minshew, backup quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. He's a free agent. I think they'll look. That's a good camp arm. To
I think Minshew's trash.
I mean, Minshew was playing bad. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't. I think they were just bad games.
I will have to see who.
They were just bad games.
Backup.
I don't think he's good enough to start in Tampa Bay.
They do had a rookie that they drafted a couple years ago when they did sign Tom Brady, Tampa Bay, and they kind of wanted to groom him under Tom. So maybe they'll give him a shot. Like you were saying, right? You were saying,
yo, it's a long shot. Hit me out. They might fuck around and get Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm seeing these
Bay
rumblings.
is not fucking with Aaron Rodgers.
I'm seeing these
right
rumblings. And I seen his little his interview. He said he's got one more. He said he thinks he's got an MVP left in him. He said, I still got an MVP before I retire. I think I got an MVP left.
Yeah, but does he go anywhere else? I don't know.
People are talking about. I've heard rumors of. I mean, I'm thinking he was going to stay.
Eventually, you get tired of the bullshit.
Yeah, I got.
How many years you gonna give him?
Yeah, the Jets want him.
Yeah, he better not go to the damn Jets.
I don't see it
I like
happening.
the Jets this year.
But if they get him, the Jets are they're
I
Super Bowl
like the Jets
contenders
this year. They put up points. They put up numbers.
and they got a strong D, which is what you want if you're Aaron Rodgers.
Listen,
Hold them down. Hold them to 10 points. I'll handle the rest. You know what I mean? That's a potent offense. That's a potent team.
I don't know.
In this game where people trade and shit changes overnight, it's no telling what's going to happen.
It is I just don't. I don't see it happening because of the massive contract. It's over what? I think over. Is it one? I think it's over 150.
I don't even know what it is.
I think it's 2 something, but
I'm not counting
to be
out
safe.
nothing.
It's over one. Yeah.
I mean, I guess the Browns came.
If you
back
trade,
for
you have
like-
to inherit that whole massive contract. But I heard he's willing to.
Well, who'd they sign to
Negotiate,
spend that money?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if the Browns came back to life, the Jets could too. I mean,
Yo, like I said, everybody got a chance, man.
How about the Saints? You'll take them, right? Obviously.
Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah.
A fucking heartbeat.
yeah.
What?
I ain't gonna tell you who I'd give up to get Aaron Rodgers.
I hope he goes to the AFC. I don't even want him in the NFC anymore. Tired of him.
He's a threat.
Yeah.
Even when this
Annoying.
team is not performing, he's a threat.
Yeah, man. I love the way we owned him this season, though. It was good payback. I liked it. I don't. We went with. I think we did go up against Green Bay, but I don't think he played. I take that back. I think he was hurt.
If
Got hurt.
if we weren't still paying for 3
Remember he had that thumb
quarterbacks,
injury? Yeah.
I'd say I'd love to have him, but
I think you got what Aaron Donald. You guys
we got
planning on keeping him, right?
Aaron Donald.
I mean, not Aaron Donald. Sam Darnold. Sorry, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but you figure, I don't know. We have quarterback issues. I'm over it. I mean, I don't even care anymore. Let's see who they throw in there.
Free agency. I mean, hey, we'll see in April,
Yeah,
in March. Well, first March because that's when you have the
Yeah,
big.
we'll see.
Tom Brady's out. NFC got a chance. NFC South has a chance.
A chance
Yeah.
to be the worst
Let's
Division.
get it.
fucking
Up for
division in the
grabs.
league.
I'm hopeful next year.
Mission accomplished.
Get it. Yeah,
It's like- it's-
there you-
That division is like watching
It's going to be bad,
high school
bro.
football.
I can almost guarantee if we go and look at the stats next season, it's going to be the least watched division game.
You'll have somebody who's got a 1-12 record still in the hunt for the playoffs.
wow,
That shit's going
that's
to be crazy, bro.
It'll say right at the bottom, still in the hunt.
That's crazy.
1-12. You'd be like, what the fuck? That division is trash.
Well, yeah, it's going to come down to the division games and who
telling you,
performs
yeah.
out of those to determine.
I was
who's gonna go.
basically damn near almost what kind of went down this year.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I said, we were trashing. If it wasn't for Tom Brady.
it's going to be rough.
Yeah, you were.
Rough
Yeah,
watch.
if it wasn't for Tom Brady sneaking in there,
Yeah,
you guys were gonna go in because I think.
Let
you
me
guys
tell you
won.
what. If we would have made it in, we
Make some noise?
I mean, the Eagles would be home because we would have been there. Say now.
Yo.
I'm fucking with you. All right, man.
Your dreams is big.
See you later,
Enough
Carolina.
about Football. So what do we say about Will Smith? Bad Boys 4.
I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, am I gonna watch it? I'm excited.
I'll watch it.
I was surprised to hear that they was going to do part 4, to be honest.
He did it in a dope way too. Went to Martin's house, knocked on the door.
Yeah.
That was dope.
How do y'all feel about 3? Did you guys like 3?
3 was great. I like 3.
The spinoff was a reach, but I think it was cool. I still don't fuck with Captain Howard dying.
Yeah.
You know what I
He
mean?
got sniped, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really 3. That was a
Captain
big
was
flaw.
my
Yeah,
man, bro.
that reason why I didn't like it like that. I thought 1 and 2 are legendary, great movies.
3 was
is not.
forgettable.
Yeah, 3 is forgettable. It's not better than 1 or 2. You know, even 2 was. I can be like, wow, this was a great start off of even from part 1.
Yeah, 2 was fire.
What? I'm like, this is
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, 2 was fire.
So I'm thinking when I seen 3, I'm like, it was a reach, but I liked it. I kind of liked it. The plot, it was kind of different.
it was very different.
Very different, and it caught me off guard. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah, because they went, like I said, it was a reach.
yeah, it was a reach.
They said, yo, you know what? We got to take this story somewhere
Yeah.
else and potentially leave it open-ended for somebody to continue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what happened at the
Why
end
did
of
the
3?
cap have to go, man? That was my guy.
What happened at the end of 3 that we go?
What do you
We're
had to
gonna
kill?
see in 4.
Let the
Like,
sun-
continue it.
The son.
Oh yeah, when he had to kill the bitch.
Well, he goes to jail, right?
I don't even think, didn't they let him go?
I don't know.
Like I said, I really don't remember part 3.
I think
There's
4.
no way to let him
maybe
go after that shit.
I think in 4, maybe the he's gonna have to go up against his son. Maybe he becomes a villain. Maybe.
Well, no,
But they got cool at
they
the
got
end.
cool at the end of 3.
What you
But
mean?
They got cool at the end of 3. Remember him and his son? They kind of battled it out at the end, and they became cool, and then teamed up against the bitch.
It's been a minute, but I know they killed the mom.
Yeah, the mom.
Remember that she
bitch,
died.
She
Yeah.
needed to fucking.
Yeah,
Did she
was
really
a bit-
die though?
Yeah,
Did she
bitch-
die.
That's what I'm saying. The plot.
We
is
saw
going-
her fall, but did she die?
I think that bitch is dead.
I'd hope so, because that bitch was annoying.
I think that bitch was
Who
dead.
knows? Maybe now the moms is still alive somehow, trying to get revenge against the son and the dad. Like, ain't no telling. You know what I'm saying? They
I'm gonna watch
reached
it.
last time.
I'm hoping that it's good, man.
Maybe-
They're gonna have to reach with some type of plot this time.
Maybe
yeah.
she lives and she
I'm hoping
gets
that's
Will
good.
for back child support.
You gotta think about it, right? Them big characters, Martin and Will Smith, is already in too deep with what they plot has been. I don't see them introducing something new, not knowing if it's gonna continue. Something has to piggyback off the story of the son.
So you see them passing the torch in this one?
Well, and Martin
I
retired.
thought they did it on the last one.
Martin retired at the end of the last one, didn't he?
He said he's done. He said he
He was
was
chilling,
retired.
vacation.
he was done. He's like, I'm really done this time, Mike. I remember all that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I remember all that.
So I thought from there, if it did continue, it would have been maybe without Martin, and it would have been the son and Will Smith continuing maybe for like a movie.
Yeah.
Eventually, the torch
There's
passed.
no
whatever.
way that motherfucker gonna be a cop. That motherfucker got
I
like
mean, you
300
if
You
you're
don't
gonna
have
have-
to be a cop though.
If you're gonna, but I'm saying if you're gonna be
yeah.
bad boys, if it's gonna be bad boys, you have to have
both.
Will Smith and Martin Lawrence as partners.
And I
That's what
think
they've always been. I think what you did. I think he comes out of retirement.
I think it needs to end here.
Something
I think
catastrophic happens. He comes out of retirement.
Yeah,
They
it's
gotta-
gotta
And
be
then
it,
before
it
you
gets-
take
yeah.
the series and turn a classic into some bullshit.
Yeah, like just like Fast and the Furious, they're taking it too far.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they about to be the fucking next Avengers.
Yeah, Hollywood's crazy because with all these remakes, man, they like, yo, man, leave the classics alone because
It's
obviously
either
I can't do it right.
remakes or it's too many fucking movies.
And they're shitty. CGI's fucked shit up,
Yo,
man.
we talking
They've gotten lazy.
Fast and the Furious 10 now. Like, bro,
A franchise should have been that. I'm not for nothing, man.
Should've-
It was a racing thing.
yeah.
Yo, that shit's
shit
been
left
going.
racing after.
That shit's been going for so long. That was when we was kids.
I think the last racing movie they had was Tokyo Drift.
And that
So they
was
stopped
and
that.
That's how
yeah.
far back
Yeah.
that shit go.
I fell back at Tokyo Drift because that wasn't really racing to me. That was more like
It was street racing in
a
there.
drifting thing.
Yeah,
So-
but that's racing.
I know, but it
Yeah.
wasn't the racing we were used to, like the
Like
drag
racing.
race
Yeah,
type
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, from what they would do with like, yeah, like
Tokyo-
Need
But
for
it was
Speed.
still relatable to the racing scene.
Yeah,
After that, it was just an action movie.
And I didn't really like the
ain't a
cast.
crazy action movie
with-
like that. You
with
had niggas
cars in
jumping.
it.
From, you have niggas jumping from plane to plane. I'm like,
Yo,
what the hell is
jumping-
this?
Jumping canyons on the hook.
Driving
Yeah, bro,
cars
that
off
shit
of
was
buildings.
yo
Yo, bro.
going to space, coming back,
Not only that,
and killing shit. That shit was
not only
wild.
that, the fucking rock stopped the helicopter.
Yeah.
You seen that
Yo,
bullshit, right?
with his
Yeah.
bare hands.
Yeah,
My man
man.
grabbed the chain and fucking held the helicopter, bro. Like, come on.
Yo, the only nigga
I
that
know
was
you
missing in that
brolic,
movie,
nigga, but
yeah, come
chill
on,
out.
chill, yeah.
Dude.
Only nigga that was missing was Steven Seagal, man.
that shit would have
was
ripped
straight
that
bullshit,
nigga arm
man.
off.
See, I didn't like the cast in Tokyo Drift either. So I didn't like how a lot of the cast wasn't in Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, but they couldn't be. They would. Tokyo Drift was in Japan.
Yeah, it was
so
dead. The
had
main
to
of
be
the
a
movie was
different
Japan, yeah.
team.
I
They
kinda
had the white boy that sound Billy. There's like the little remember the way, and then they had Bow Wow was in there.
Yeah. So the thing about
So-
Tokyo Drift though, it messed with a lot of people with the timeline of the movies.
Yeah,
Like when Han died, he drifted
Yes,
off the
yes,
cliff,
yes,
all that
yes,
shit,
yes.
right? But I like how they did the callback from when Han came back. They fully explained that story.
Yeah, that
And
was
that's
dope.
how,
yeah, the lore, yeah,
Jason
yeah,
Statham
yeah,
and all
yeah.
that shit came into play. So, the way they did the callback for it
Mhm.
I thought that was pretty dope. But again,
Is it time to put that movie to rest?
yeah, I hope
Yeah.
this is the last
Yeah,
one.
me too.
I
Because
didn't
the
even
only
last
thing
the last
left
two.
for them to do is be fucking superheroes.
I didn't see
It's
the
gonna
last
be
two. Crazy.
Fast and Furious cross Marvel Avengers. That's the only thing left.
Yo, but I'm saying they're human though. How the fuck are they coming from space and from whatever
Yo,
to
my
kill
guy,
shit? That
they
is
were
crazy.
parachuting cars out of a plane.
Did you see that
Remember
shit?
that shit when they had to force Tyrese out the
Bro.
damn helicopter?
Yo,
Oh man, that was crazy.
When I
Should have been on
seen-
Ripley's Believe It or Not,
no
man.
cat.
When I seen The Rock grab that chain to pull a
He's
fucking
not letting it go.
helicopter, I said it's over.
This is crazy.
Not only that, in the beginning of the movie,
He's not letting
when
it
the
go.
the car catapulted across a canyon off a chain, that shit was going straight down. These motherfuckers magically fly up in the air. Not only that, the car tumbled like 10 times.
Yo,
Him and Michelle Rodriguez don't got no seatbelt on.
and they're not even that scratch.
There's no scratch. There's no blood.
No broken bones.
Nothing.
Yo, they come at her like,
Come on, man.
You all right?
At
That's
some
what they
point,
said.
you gotta realize you doing some bullshit now.
Yeah, man. Hollywood's crazy.
Yeah, they
Hollywood's
They
crazy.
took that
Hollywood's
shit
going crazy.
to the extreme.
Hollywood's going real crazy,
They
yo.
took that Fast and Furious shit to the extreme.
I mean,
That shit on a
tell
whole
me
other level.
yo, and the CGI is getting ridiculous.
Oh hell yeah!
I mean, it's getting ridiculous, man.
Explosions for no reason.
I mean, shit. You know what I'm also looking forward to, guys, now that we're on movies?
What's that?
Yo, that Transformers.
Yeah.
This one is Beast Wars.
I understand the story,
Fire.
but Transformers ain't been the hottest
No.
last
What-
couple films.
I think this is because remember it was supposed to come out sooner. It got put on hold because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping him by this being delayed, getting polished up very well.
My issue with Transformers, and I was talking about this with somebody the other day. I do enjoy the movie regardless, but there's no continuations to them, and that's
Yeah.
part of the issue. So one movie got a storyline and a plot, then the next movie come out
somewhere else, yeah.
and some other shit. Then
Yeah.
the next movie you got the same main characters doing the opposite of what they came to do the first time. It's like, yo, which one is first? Now you
A
fucking
lot
with
of
shit.
confusion. A lot of
Yeah.
confusion. A lot of confusion. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't follow Transformers much. Just wasn't really. Into it.
I like the movies, man. I think
But
they're.
I
mean,
do enjoy the movies. I
yeah,
enjoy
they're
them.
action packed. They're typical Michael Bay.
I just try to watch it for what it is instead of thinking that I'm watching a story, and that helps me enjoy it better. But jumping all over the place between timelines and the All Spark, and
Yeah.
now
yeah.
you're coming to kill Prime, but you coming. What happened to the Spark? Like it's
Yeah.
just
a lot of
you know,
confusion.
Too
Yeah.
much jumping for me.
He's right too, because I remember I think 2 movies of that ago. Remember when it started off on the moon? I think it was called Transformers
That's what
Dark
I'm
Moon.
saying.
That timeline was the 60s
That's what I'm saying.
when JFK died and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Y'all niggas been around here since then? But
Yeah,
I could have
it's just-
sworn in
it's
part
all
1
over
that
the
just
place.
came down. You know what I mean?
It's all
Like, you
over
know what I
the
mean? I
place.
was like, what the fuck?
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna end this with this. One question. Favorite female celebrity of all time?
Oh, good one. Favorite female
I got a
celebrity
question that's gonna follow that question.
of all time.
What is your favorite female celebrity?
Wow. That's a good one.
Singer, actor,
I'm trying to really think. I'm trying to really
Athlete.
think.
anything. Famous female.
Ah, man. I don't know. I can't really name one off the top
That's
of
a
my head.
good question.
That's
Yo.
a good question. Yeah, I gotta
That's a
really think.
hard
I gotta
fucking
really think
question.
about that.
But if I was to put it in terms of music for me, I would say Mary J. Blige.
Now, would you pay for her draws?
Hell no.
Can I tell y'all that
Wow.
Latto's draws top bid was $98,000
Niggas is sick, bro.
before eBay decided to realize she was like fucking the health and guidelines and hygiene guidelines. They had to take them off, but $98,000 was the top bid.
Yo.
Yo, that's
for her
crazy.
draws.
Now, you know, on eBay, you can put in like bullshit bids or whatever. So whether that sale is going to end up going through or not, who knows? I wouldn't be surprised. Motherfuckers out here, like I was talking about earlier, motherfuckers buying bath water and all kind of shit.
What'd he say? He said fart in a jar.
Yeah, farts in the jar, farts in a Ziploc. They buying farts by the ounce out this
What
motherfucker.
website is this on?
It's got to be the
This
dark
like
web.
an
yo.
OnlyFans thing?
Nah,
Yo, it's
this
gotta be
type
the
of shit
dark
is
web,
out
yo. That
there,
shit is
bro.
crazy.
They buying farts by the ounces.
Yo, how do you
Wild
buy an
shit.
ounce of fart?
I'm telling you,
Bro.
yo, people's been gone. Yo, people's is acting like Martians now, man. I'm telling you,
People
this is
buying
crazy,
feet
man.
pics. There's a lot of weird
see,
shit going on.
The feet pics
Fetish shit.
was that was my line. But now you're talking about fart in a jar, piss in a bag,
Wow.
draws out of a gym bag. Know what I mean? Like, God.
Bath water. I'm
damn.
telling you, bro. Like, shit out here right now is wicked.
What do you do with
Shit.
somebody's bath water?
I don't know if these motherfuckers drinking it, putting a
Oh
straw
my
in that
God,
shit.
bro.
Yeah.
What the is going
If
on
they taking
there?
a shower with this shit. Like, I don't know, bro.
They putting it,
please.
adding it
It's
to their bath water.
Bro, there's a lot
Oh,
of weird shit
please.
going on out here, man.
Yo.
I'm telling you. So I'm not even surprised that a bid like that would be so high.
That's some dirty ass shit,
There's
man.
a lot of shit going
What
on.
did she label? Did she say war? It's been worn twice.
I don't even know what made her do it. Nah, I said once. She wore once.
Worn once.
Worn once. I
Worn
read the
once.
story. She wore once. Yo, and I was like, get the
Sorry, boys.
Yeah,
This penis
so-
hasn't been double dipped.
So the backstory to how that even came about, right, is she had took a picture. I guess she put on Instagram, wherever the fuck this picture was, and she had some cheetah print drawers on,
yeah.
right? So somebody was saying, "Yo, she wear them shits all the time." So that was the
Yeah, I
was
seen
the
that.
narrative,
I
right?
seen that.
That was coming out. So she then did a video showing her panty drawer,
Mm-hmm.
and it was mad of the same pair.
I seen
You
that.
know what I mean? So she was showing like, "Yo, my shits ain't the same."
Some of them had
It's
chains
brand
on
new.
them.
And she was like, matter of fact, I'm going to wear some tomorrow and I'm going to post them shits online. And that's how that whole eBay situation came about.
I'm sure no one's going to wish to go higher than that, so we can just be done with it now.
$10,000.
$20,000! Going once, going twice.
$50,000. Cash.
$1,000. That is a rich, sick ass dude, right there.
That nigga is whoever buys that. It's got to be in his mansion with a fireplace, drinking whiskey, looking at it.
I'm just gonna bid on this. Something Drake would do.
This is something that I need for my
Some
collection.
fucking
This
Drizzy
is something
would
I need
do.
for my
I
collection.
don't know, bro. Like, that's...
I can see the headline now. Drake buys Madonna's thong for $80,000 in eBay bid war.
But,
Yo,
you know, a lot of us say the same shit about motherfuckers who use OnlyFans, right? Like, yo, who the fuck is paying for pictures?
but I'm saying,
So
why
go
would you
see
pay
somebody.
for pictures though? You can Google them.
That's what I'm saying.
They're free on Google.
You can zoom in and cut out the feet in these pics.
Yeah, get your fetish like that. If you want to get your fix, you can do that.
Yeah, and we understand that. But obviously, with the money that some of these girls is out here making per month, obviously there's not a lot of
I'll
people
be honest
that
with you,
think
man.
the same way.
I really don't understand that.
We had a
How can guys really pay
It's
for
not
that
for us
shit?
to understand.
Yeah.
we had a famous co-host. We had a famous
Everything ain't for everybody, and that shit definitely ain't for me.
we had a famous co-host one day say, and I'm not even, and I ain't even getting no.
Yeah, word up.
That's a fact, though.
Yeah.
There's a lot of options and resources that you could tend to
I mean,
before
shit.
you go online
Holy
before that
shit.
into
becoming
your credit card to look at some pictures
Right.
Come on,
or a
man.
video, whatever the fuck they be having on them websites. But,
Yeah,
Let me tell
you know what I mean? It's just, you know, we in different times,
yeah,
and
man.
obviously desperate times leads to desperate measures for some motherfuckers.
It gets deep, bro. Like
Yo.
people buying people's shit and all that. Like that, it gets down deep.
Crazy, man.
Bro,
That shit needs to be on the dark
really,
web.
almost
man.
100 racks for
Shit don't need to be on no
Yeah,
web.
drawers.
You know what I mean?
That shit, it's hard to be on the fucking dark. You know, if you're on the dark web, that means you're looking for mischief.
Yeah, and here's
So-
the thing too. That is that like the, you know how they say weed is like a gateway drug to whatever. Is this like a gateway to like agreeing with stalking and shit like that? Because that's all this shit leads to. First, one day you're buying people's bath waters, the next day you're looking through their windows watching them get a bath. You know what I mean?
No, I mean that's you're just a sick bastard.
I
in
mean,
my
that's
opinion.
that's a different
Yeah,
level
that's
and
just some
different
crazy
side
shit.
to
Yeah, that's just some
I
crazy.
feel
ass
like shit like that leads to stalking. I mean, eventually you're gonna get tired of drinking the bath water and you're gonna come get it.
Thank God I wouldn't know, man.
If you're sick enough to buy the bath water, you're sick enough to go get it.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
no
thank God.
telling. I mean, that's two different types of sick, I think. But
Yeah, hell yeah.
no,
Hell, you need to be in
I
the
don't
asylum.
doubt nothing from nobody, because the fact that people's out here buying this type of shit to begin with
The fact that you
is
told me
mind-boggling to me.
fart air, you know, that's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
So let me get 6
Fucking
ounces
crazy.
of
That's
your
like-
fart.
Yeah, that's like you saying, can I, you got an ounce of fart?
Yo,
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah, I'm
bugged
selling it
out.
for, that's
I
wild
can't,
as hell.
it makes me nauseous
What the
thinking about it.
fuck?
But
Yeah,
can
well, why would you want to do
Can you
that?
imagine somebody farting in a jar? You think you smell it when
You'll probably get
when you
pink eye.
open it?
You'll fuck around and get pink eye.
When you open it, do you think the gas really is trapped in there? You open it and the smell?
Who knows?
What
I don't know, man. I don't do
that
shit like
point,
that.
Yo, I got
Dirty ass shit, man. Get the hell away from me.
10-year Beyonce fart gas down in the basement. I'm waiting for a special occasion to crack it open.
I got a prime
telling you,
age
bro.
Beyonce fart from 1996.
It's age Destiny's Child.
Yeah. I call it labeled Destiny's Child fart. Get you high, man.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, I'm telling you, some sick shit out there, bro.
Holy
And
shit.
people was buying this shit.
It's dirty shit, man.
Holy shit.
Any of the weird shit that we think is too far and off limits,
It's been done.
there's a market for it somewhere, and motherfuckers is spending money on it.
We see.
Let me pay $10,000 for Shakira's booger.
Like, bro, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But people gonna do what they do, whatever they gotta do to get their rocks off. I don't know what they doing with all this weird shit that they buying. Like, that shit is crazy.
It's like they got a collection like yours, like your collection on your thing. That they got a
No,
collection.
you got to clarify that for the people. That,
He's
that
got
sound crazy.
He's got a Dragon Ball Z collection.
That sound crazy.
It's dope, though.
Yo,
You got to clarify
real
that
quick.
shit.
Your Dragon Ball Z
Fuck
collection
that.
is a collection of celebrity farts, and Dave knocks it over.
Oh, no, hell no. That doesn't. The Dragon Ball Z.
That's a smelly
shit's-
situation.
Gotta be funny there, huh, Lil?
Yo,
Huh?
whole basement smells like celebrity farts.
Yeah, that shit would be crazy.
Holy
yo.
shit.
Or you can have a collection of jar of bathtub water.
Holy, you spill it, make a mess.
Lose improvements.
That shit smell like probably like a fucking dirty mop. Man.
Fart in the bathtub and put it in
Oh.
a jar.
That
Sheesh.
shit is crazy.
Oh man,
It's a 2-for-1 right there.
pay double.
Fuck that.
Call it sniff hooch.
People's crazy.
Pay
bro.
you in Bitcoin.
Again, I'm not surprised by nothing. I'm sure there's people buying all that shit with Bitcoin,
Oh,
cash, all that shit, bro.
yo, man, the fact that I even heard that staggering number for
$98,000.
that yo.
98 smackaroos.
That
Yo.
shit's crazy.
Cheetah
bro.
print underwear.
I mean, that's
Worn
that's
by
a
Latto.
that's a
Motherfuckers
crib.
dropping mortgage money.
Yeah, that's a crib. That's a whole crib.
Yo, mortgage money on
What the
fucking
fuck?
somebody.
Some panties that she wore
Man,
once.
She probably had her period and
That's probably 100,000.
nasty
Yo.
bastards.
They might pay extra for that.
Holy shit.
It's got
They
two
might pay
skid
some
marks.
extra for that.
It's got two skid
I
marks.
give you an extra 20,000 if you're spotting.
Yo, telling you, bro, there's some weird shit out there.
Yo, people want that to be like, yo, man, them panties, yo.
See, any other time we would have been like, yo.
Got them drugs.
I got them
dog.
drugs.
Any
yo.
other time we would have been like, yo, Google that shit,
Rest in
but
peace,
I
my
don't
man
even
from
want to
Martin,
know.
man.
Yeah, man.
Fucking Tommy.
Tommy, R.I.P.
I got them
Legend.
drugs, dog.
Y'all are disgusting. All right, nasty bastards. All right, y'all. This is another episode. Great episode. Once again, go follow and subscribe. Please go to YouTube and subscribe.
Sir, hit
We
that
need-
sub button.
All the traffic there, all the traffic we got on Facebook, all the traffic we got on TikTok. Head over to YouTube. Hit that sub button. It's another great episode. It's episode 15.
Y'all be safe.
Yeah.
This that feeling like we on the block, where we chop it up and just be cutting up a lot. Nothing's off the record, nothing's taboo. This is real life talk from three solid dudes. From gaming, sports, music, and business. We go all in on topics that's trending. We just put a little twist on it and hip you to the game while giving you street knowledge. Scar Lou, keep it a buck. And Cool Dave, there's nobody cooler than us. We three guys, we stay live, no faking us. Unique takes and perspectives, that is a must. So come and join the wave. When you tap in, you're sure to be entertained. The realest podcast in the game. What can we say? We got it made. What can we say? We got it made. What can we say? We got it made.